couple months ago, we were sitting around at the Alumni Association meeting and talking about putting this event together. And we said, okay, we need a couple hosts who have, some personality, who have some presence, who are going to be able to kind of fly by the seat of their pants. It'd be great to have some alums. And I said, hey, does anyone remember Alex Lennox Miller? And one of my fellow Alumni Association members, John Sheffy, turned to me and said, well, you were there for Speedo and Cape, right? Now, does anybody in this room know what I'm talking about when I say Speedo or Cape? Okay, Alex, would you do the honors?
I'm so glad none of you know about this, and I'm sorry to be inflicting it on you. I think it was my senior year, in the desperate search for extracurriculars to add to a college application, I joined the Lit Mag, the Commonwealth Literary Magazine. And it had been a standing point of contention among Lit Mag members how to advertise. How are you to get people to actually submit? And generally speaking, you got up at assembly and you begged and you pleaded, and it worked or it didn't. And I decided that I was going to be a little bit more aggressive. I put up flyers with questionable pictures. I made announcements with questionable content. And finally, I announced that there was going to be a contest. That I would put up a list of things that I would do at an assembly. People could vote on which one I would do, but they could only vote if they submitted to the Lit Mag. And the list was broad and had a few different things on it. And one of the things on it happened to be that I would make the final Lit Mag announcement of the year wearing only a Speedo and a cape. And because he was a very good friend of mine and liked me, Tavo Smith, who was also from the class of '99, decided that he was going to make it his crusading goal for the rest of the year to get that one picked. And so people submitted to the Lit Mag in levels that we were frankly unprepared for. They voted, and Speedo and a cape won handily. And so for the last Lit Mag announcement of the year, I got up in front of the entire school, tore off my pants, ripped off my shirt, and Speedo and a cape, announced the final results. Then I took out an air gun and pretended to shoot Tavo dead. It is a reflection of Commonwealth, and probably the time we were in then, that the police weren't called, there were no counselors called, and I do not have a criminal record as I stand in front of you right now.
He also has a wife who's here with us tonight.
I do. I have a wife and a child, and she heard about this before she married me. So that says a lot more about her than it does about me, I think. But that is the story of Speedo and a cape, and that is the kind of story I think that Commonwealth not necessarily inspires in specific, but inspires in general. It attracts and nourishes people who are creative, who are interested in doing things outside of the norm, and those are the kind of stories we're going to be sharing with you today.